there from Lorenzo Casati. But moving on, no time to waste, into semi-final number 2 with an incredible round 3 performance. Luca Ceruti, our remaining local representative from South Africa, up against brother of Lorenzo, Leonardo Casati, the youngest rider from Italy, on his rookie appearance, making his way into his first semi-final on his very first event. Ruben, take us through the style comparison.
Yes, absolutely incredible riders coming right up. We saw Luca winning his heat on a foil kite against Geel Vlucht, of course, and Leonardo Casati just busting through every heat with so much precision, so much height, power, variety, technicality, and also taking a lot of risks. So he has got a little bit of the upper hand over Luca, but anything can happen, right? A little chop can get into someone's way and he will not have a smooth landing. So let's find out who is going to claim that second spot in the final. Will it be Luca Ceruti from South Africa or Leonardo Casati taking off here all the way from Italy?
He's just copying his brother right off the buzzer. Leonardo takes up on a really nice left foot forward kicker.
Coming in right foot forward.
Is he kicking off with the foil kite?
He is.
He is?
Luca Ceruti has decided the winning formula that he used in round 3 on Monday is going to be the kite that he starts with. It was a historic first hit. The Red Bull King there using a foil kite. We've never seen it happen. Capitalizing on the slightly lighter winds, but this wind is cranking now. Leonardo Casati, front rotation, rodeo. Oh, mega loop with an added front on the way down and plenty of time. This guy is showing experience way beyond his years.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, yeah, if your bro is Lorenzo Casati, then you've got to step it up every heat. But these guys are so creative, so professional, and so on it. With the full support of Haarlem kitesurfing family on the beach as well. It's really fantastic to feel their energy and to just see their dedication and passion for the sport. They are hungry for the win, and I think they deserve it. So let's see if Leonardo can meet his brother in the final.
What an interesting choice from Luca. I am totally mind blown. I did not expect that, but let's see what he got for us. I'm very curious what the judges are going to think as well.
Well, I mean, the advantage of this kite is it's got a little bit more float, a little bit more hang time. It is really a kite made for air time. So that is what the Red Bull King of the Air is all about. But you also see that the lines are quite long. And let's hope that he can put the kite low so that he gets extremity throughout his tricks as well. But Luca Ceruti, phenomenal riding, and he's probably going to bust out some tornadoes, board-offs, and loops for us coming up shortly.
Yeah, he does, and he's had a little bit of a slower start. Actually, no start really in comparison to Leonardo, but in the yellow vest is Leonardo Casati, a reminder at just 16 years of age. Ruben, Therese, the sport is for anybody can do it, so don't be intimidated by what the guys are doing here. The sport is for, but there's a great close-up shot of that foil kite. No bladders, no inflated bladders, just the natural air flowing through the struts, uniquely designed, as we see Luca opening his account. Back rotation, he did the same in round 3 of stalling on the loop. Tornado, mega loop on the way down. He needs to, look at that horizontal distance. Ruben, what did you think? Let's give an honest opinion. How did you feel about that trick as a professional rider yourself?
I think Luca is fully in control of what he can do and what he can show on this kite. He did a lot of training on this fly surfer Sonic, and he seems to be very confident, in control. He is getting the height. The kite was not going as low as I like to see it, but maybe he can push it on the next jump when he goes even higher.
See Leonardo, tornado.
A triple 5 forward rotation.
Putting on the board right at that landing.
No, with literally centimeters to spare. Again, the experience here, you can just see the name Casati just coming through in his performance. Obviously, a lot of experience and a lot of tips being handed down, but this time, right foot forward, Luca Ceruti, front rotation, tic-tac.
Yeah, it wasn't as high. It was a double forward rotation with a tic-tac from the fin to the handle. But not the height that he needs in order to kick out Leonardo Casati.
The Casati brothers.
The Casati brothers. Luca Ceruti, as said before, our last South African. Interesting choice. It does look like the wind is coming and going with a bit of gust, but at least we still got some nice kickers.
Well, you can see their jump height on the bottom right of your screen, above 20-meter mark, so that is really impressive.
And that says one thing, it's windy.
It is windy, but they're equally jumping as high on these different kites they're using. Leonardo is using his inflatable Haarlem Peak And yeah, it's a total different kite than a foil kite, so a different performance, different feel to it. And let's see who can get the most creative and radical.
I have to be dead honest, considering the wind is a lot stronger than day 2, it is a surprise that Luca Ceruti is taking out the foil kite. At the same time, Teresa, it looks like he just became so confident in those last few minutes of that round 3 heat.
And I think he knows that he really have to show his best, and giving him that little bit of advantage, choosing that kite, I think it's a strategic move as well, because he needs it against Leonardo.
Wind speed coming through, reading 37 knots here, a proper southeaster. We don't see the thick tablecloth on the Table Mountain, which is usually a great indicator, but the wind is still pumping. A little bit more holy and gusty than we'd like to, but we are making the most of it here during day 3 of the Red Bull King of the Air 2025.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much for tuning in, and you're here with me, Teresa Bell, and of course Colin Hackroot, bringing you all the hot news live from the Red Bull King of the Air.
Oh yeah, this is the news you want to be tuned into, as we see the first 3 top scores for each rider drop on the top left-hand side of your screen. Leo in the lead at the moment, 22.96 with a 7.82, 7.72, 7.42. Definitely having an edge over Luca Ceruti, who needs to try and drop away that 6.82. Oh, nicely done there. Dirty loop this time with multiple rotations, board off. He's happy with that, but I just...
Was that a rewind?
I think he's deceiving us, because the jump heights are evenly matched at the most. So I think the way the kite is hang time, we've got a pretty much level as well, 6.8, 6.6. So all things even here.
Here Leo with a back roll, abandoning this trick attempt.
And there is definitely a lull in the wind. You can see it on the water. Not much flutter on the water.
So this could play in Luca's favor, because the foil kite needs a little bit less wind in order to get that height and get that hang time. So let's hope that Leo can hold on to his kite properly and get the most out of it.
More than halfway through the heat, reminding you guys that the winner is going straight to the final and the loser is out. So these heats are game on. It's game on time.
Well, that was very interesting indications there from Luca Ceruti, who will be looking to see his way through for the 2nd time to the podium. A reminder that Luca Ceruti was our 3rd place finisher from last year. But he's up against a very experienced 16-year-old Leonardo Casati, coming in right foot forward.
Yes.
Not a whole lot of power here to get as high as he hoped to, but he's still landing this double back roll board off kite loop.
Making sure he's adding to that variety score.
That variety score, it won't fall into the majority of the variety score, but it will add a little bit in the minds of the judges, as they might reward a point, a half a point or a point. There's a great shot from our 5 very experienced judges with our trick callers, keeping a very keen eye out on the water and paying close attention, because you want to rightly reward the biggest and the best in the world of big air kiteboarding here on the biggest stage. And again, as Ruben said, another warm and windy welcome to the 2025 Red Bull King of the Air. It is finals day, semi-final number 2. We already have Lorenzo Casati through to the final, no surprise. But this is going down to the wire again. There, look at the stats, Ruben, pretty even at the moment as far as those statistics is concerned.
Yes, this is the data coming from their watch with the Surfer app data on the Wind Games app, which the riders can also read the data from on their wrist, on their smartwatch, so that they get a little bit more intel on what's actually going on, how long they have left in this heat, what scores they have been given, and what they need to do in order to come out on top and make it into the finals here.
Definitely looks like the heat has slowed down just a little bit there. Again, the white horse is just appearing out of nowhere, so it looks like a gust of wind has come through.
And look who came body dragging into the studio. Welcome back, Lewis Kratner. How are you?
Board off straight in, man. Yeah, I'm good. I was out there right as we saw that unbelievable decision again to take this foil kite. I couldn't believe it. I saw it in the air. He's really going for this, boys.
We were surprised as well, but yeah, he's the local boy. He knows exactly what the conditions are doing. It is lulling at some points, and this, definitely has a benefit riding a foil kite. So I think a good strategy, and he wrote history with that by taking out his foil kite for the first time in the Red Bull King of the Air event. And let's see if he can come out on top, but it's going to be a tough cookie.
Lovely shot of him here as he gets launched into
accidental foot slip,
he's
crash.
out. Oh dear, that crash. That's a bit harsh. That's going to be a sore one, sore kites. But there was a lovely shot there during that move. You saw the high cloud in a real line where the southeast is blowing. And I wonder if that's creating this very sort of interesting, very cold wind today. I was out there, it had a cold feeling. I felt really powered on an 8 meter out there. But I could see the riders on the tube kites were on 9s. and they were clearly jumping over 20 meters to me, and that's shown on your screens here. It looked like pretty good conditions for semi-finals, Ruben.
100%. With all your years of experience, you can kind of guess how high they're going, and your guesstimate is pretty good. Here, Leonardo Casati is putting on another score, also not that high. And we've got a very, very exciting heat coming up between Koen van Dijk and Zach Adams. So don't go anywhere. Bear with us as we continue with this semi-final heat coming to an end in 40 seconds. What can Luca Ceruti do?
Oh, he needed that. He needed that, he needed that, he needed that. Well done there from the South African. Let's see if he's got time for one more. He should. It depends on how far down he is in the competition area. But Leonardo responding. Making blade back, losing his board. Oh, just slipping out there. I think that'll definitely be the end of the heat for him.
Has he done enough?
Has he done enough? Has he done enough? He is in the front at the moment.
He's got 4 unique tricks here to Luca Ceruti's 2, so you'd think he'd get him on variation in that factor, but there could be one more on the buzzer. I don't know if he's going to get airborne.
No.
He's not going to get airborne.
No.
No.
Oh, Luca Ceruti here with a doobie dirty loop border from the fin.
May as well try and land blind. What a good effort from him, though. I think it's going to be it's a close heat, but I think this will go into the favour of Casati here, who looked very strong, boys, in his first ever Red Bull King of the Air. You know, this is pretty insane if he gets to the final. Here are the highlights.
Massive back roll kite loop board off for Leonardo Casati against Luca Ceruti. What an epic heat here. We see Luca Ceruti going for that tornado dirty loop. Absolutely incredible. How many spins has he done? Like 6? I think it's
I
about...
lost count.
Yeah, I got dizzy, mate. Here, this is also a tornado with 4, 5 spins here.
Definitely.
Absolutely incredible what these youngsters are throwing into the air these days.
Word,
I cannot even keep up, Colin.
No, dude, Ruben, exhilarating. And speaking of youngsters, at just 16 years of age, Leonardo Casati, brother of Lorenzo, sees himself through, not only in his first King of the Air, but to his first final ever at the world's biggest stage of big air kiteboarding. Unfortunately, therefore, Luca Ceruti, South Africa, no longer featuring in this year's event, but an incredible effort there from the South African. Oh, what a display of big air kiteboarding. But Lewis...